Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. This is not financial advice. Okay, we got it. Look, you already know what time it is, baby. I appreciate y'all, but let's do it. This is not financial advice. I just watch your oven mitts, baby, because it's about to get hot in the kitchen. Now, don't invest in companies you don't understand and don't believe in, because if they dip, Ric Flair, baby, woo, you not gonna buy the dip, and then you're gonna sell low and be right back here crying to me, and I'm not having that. And the Discord fam, they not having that. Let's get it, baby. Air horns, baby. So let's talk about it. The market is open, and as you can see right now, we got Tesla pumping. It's up to, hold up, let me make myself a little bit smaller in the corner so we can all see this together. Let's check this out. Look at this. It's at 777. That's a lucky number, baby. So you already know what time it is. And what I want to say is this. There's a few things going on. First thing is we got to talk about what I posted on the upcoming catalyst with AMC. We can probably honestly look it up together, but you all should be able to hear me. So let's go to, let's call it CEO Adam, Twitter. We got to talk about this. Let's check this out. This is actually important for the company of AMC. So boom. First thing, and again, shout out to y'all, family. You said frozen? We shouldn't be frozen now. We shouldn't be frozen now. You said it's going in and out? It shouldn't be. So actually, I got my internet guy coming by today. You said Infinity? You said you missed me? I missed you too, baby. So, he said the energy is contagious. Let's go. They said they trying to stop the message. Oh, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain a stream. Viewers will experience some buffering. Hold on, family. We going to the hard line. We going to the hard line. Preferences. Boom. We going to the hard line, baby. All right. So let me know. You said been a minute, my guy. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. You know what time it is. You said, yeah, the stream is buffering. Yo, come on. Let's let it smooth out a little bit. But while that's happening, let's talk about this. AMC is playing offense. Shout out to AMC. Shout out to AMC, baby. And they said with bold diversification, what they want to do is purchase 22% of Highcroft Mining, which is NASDAQ ticker symbol HYMC. Does that mean that you, as an AMC ape, should invest into this company? No, it does not necessarily mean that. But let's check this out. Let me try to paste this in here, see if this will work. It doesn't want me to paste it. Let me just go back and just double check what the ticker is. And that was, I don't need this one, HYMC, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Double check. HYMC. Yep, I'm right. HYMC. So then here we go. Boom. Let's look them up and let's see what they're doing. So HYMC. Let's see what they're looking like today. No. HYMC. Boom. Found it. So they pumped 64%. Now I got to say, for AMC to buy this one, it must make sense in the background. You say you're looking sharp? Let's love it. I love it. I love it. Check this out, though. For AMC to have bought this company and it went up 60% already, this makes me want to look at the options for this play. And I want to see if the open interest over here, where is it? Has it gone up? You see that generally with this play, the option's basically non-existent. However, long story short, check this out. 2,100 to be exact at 2.5. Let's look at the put options because I imagine that this would all, oh, this is the puts. Let's look at the calls. The calls, 15,000 call options. You said smash the like button. I appreciate you, family. 15,000 call options. Basically for $2.5 at the 2.5 strike. So that's very interesting, but you got to look at this. I was telling you time and time again about getting IV crushed. This is implied volatility. Implied volatility, when this is way high, and if you don't know what this is, you got to check out options class number 3. Not 1, not 2, options class 3 to learn about the Greeks. So then you could see, okay, how does implied volatility impact the stock? And when you see it all the way up here, over 100, I would call it, generally over 100. Some stocks live with the implied volatility over 100, but this one is way over 100 at 500. So in these cases, even if the stock, let's say you get a call for 2.5 even if it goes in your favor, you get a call option and it's going in your favor, what can happen is if the implied volatility drops by 4 times, family, it doesn't matter which way this thing goes, you are going to lose money because you're going to get IV crushed. However, you could play the game to win, but you would have to be in this play for, I'm talking minutes, if not 5 minutes, and then run it that way. Like, for example, you see this? Let's say you were to ride this put down. Currently, you will be making money. But if the implied volatility just tanked, then you would even be losing money. Even if it came all the way down here, you would still be getting smoked in the play. So I appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all. Let me move it so I can actually see the family in the comments. Discord fam, I want you to know something. I really appreciate you. And I also want to say this. Hold up. Oh, I'm using so many different screens that I confuse myself. So here we go. Check this out right here. And the reason I want you to see this, oh, Denise in the building. Good morning. Morning, everybody. You said charge point is going nuts. I got to see it. I got to see it. Hold up. Charge point.
It don't move.
It's been moving lately. Okay, yeah, it's coming down. Charge point. Hold up, charge point. Yikes. But we already know. We want this low so we can ride the wave to the promised land. But remember, don't get caught up in getting married to a direction. I can see this coming back down and kind of filling this gap out to, it's almost there, to about 14. You said good morning. Much love, family. Much love and good morning. So, okay, now let's go back to that tweet because we didn't finish it out. So this is Highcroft Mining of Northern Nevada, and it has 15 million ounces of gold resources and 600 million ounces of silver resources. And they said their expertise can help them bolster their liquidity. So you can see Adam Aaron right here. If I click on it, it might not let me show it all the way because oh, it can. It is. Great. So yeah, shout out to them for that. But let's see what makes sense about this because I want to see what's going on. You said Netflix getting snapped. Shout out to TJ the GOAT. Look at Adam Aaron. Jeez. You remember the Tonka trucks back in the day? Look at that. All right, but let's keep it going, family. Straight up. So we see what's going on, and this is AMC. We're going to leave it at that, and we're going to check out the stock. Let's go check out AMC stock and see if they getting smacked today or if they pushing. So right now, it did push up a little bit. It bounced off of the 13 just about and pushed all the way up this morning on a bit of a rocket where you can see it. And let's zoom in a little bit. Let's go to the 5-minute chart. We got up to almost 1460 and then crashed down. So again, you can see high amounts of selling pressure, then buying pressure, and then selling pressure. Today is looking like one of those days where it's going to come down for a little bit, right? So before we do anything else, I do want to check out the crypto space, and the best way to go check out what the overall crypto space is doing is check out BTC USD. And now that we got BTC USD, we can see that Bitcoin is coming back down. It looks like it's headed towards, let's zoom out. Let's zoom out even more than this. Let's go to the hourly chart. Yeah, easily 37,000. So you, oh yeah, come on down. Come on down, baby. And let's go check some out too. So, you know, I wanted to get on here and teach you something. Every single day that we get on here, I actually want to show you something. So I know you guys been hearing a lot about exponential moving averages, right? So let's talk about that. That's going to be a part of the next options class, not options class, technical analysis class is coming out, but I'll give you a little bit of a precursor to that right here, right now. So timestamp this part of the video. Make sure you know what time it is. Let me double check. I don't know. I can't tell on my end. Well, however long we've been on this, you let me know. Timestamp this part of the video. Let's go to the SPY right now, SPY, and we're going to look up exponential moving averages and how to trade with it. Right? All right. So look, we're looking at the SPY. We want to zoom out and get a macro kind of a look. So we're going to first start off with the daily chart. Right? We're going to go over here to the indicator section. And let me move this out of my way because I really cannot tell. All right, cool. So we're going to move over here to the indicator section. And you already know what time it is, baby. Headphones in the chat. I'm going to show you how to trade using the exponential moving averages. So you click indicators. You see where it says MA? We don't want that. What we want is, let's go to all, and then let's go to EMA. This is exponential moving average. Got it. So now it pops up. But then we only have the 5 EMA, checked off, and it's purple. You can see that line inside of here, right? Let's go here, and then let's click this. I don't even know what shape this is, but it's some type of like pentagon, octagon, some type of shape like that. You can see the lengths of time. 5 periods, 10 periods, 20 periods, 30, whatever, right? The period meaning the candles. We're going to change this to, let's call it 10. Now that one right here, this purple one, I changed it to 10. So it's counting 10 candles and getting an average of them rather than just 5 like it was before. But now we could change this to any kind of way. Like I know you guys been hearing about like 13 and 48, right? You could do it like that, and 200. But you have to make sure that they're all checked. So how do you do that? So we have the 13, the 48, the 200. We can check them. Let's color code them. So I'm going to look 13 checked, 14 checked. Look, it popped up. I'm going to make it go away. Make it pop back up. 200. That's there too. Let's change the colors, right? Let's change the 13 and let's make it, I don't know, like a green. You want it to be really high contrast. So it's like a hot green, like this thing is really moving, right? Let's change this one to like a mid color range. So let's call it like an orange. Let's do orange. And then that's the 48 and then the 200 EMA. Boom. That's this right here, the red. So what we're going to do right now, he said headphones in chat. I see you. I see you. So check this out. When you look at the daily chart, you'll see that this, and our numbers are up here in case you forget. It might be kind of hard for you to see. We got the 13 at green. This is the 13 exponential moving average, the 48 and the 200. You can change these to whatever you want. It could be 10, 50. Keep the 200 though. The 200 is very important. So now what you're trading is your main one is this green one. That's the one you're looking at. And you want to see what is the green one doing? Is it crossing under the 48? Is it crossing under the 200? This is a crazy indication of a downtrend, right? Or is it crossing right here above the 48? This is a crazy indication of an uptrend. But notice we're looking at the daily candles right now on the bottom. We're looking at the daily chart. Another indication of an uptrend is that we're trading above the 200 moving average. If we were trading below it, this is a crazy bad sign of going on a downtrend, right? And we are trading below it, and then this is still going below it. But let's say that if you trade on the daily chart, then in this case you basically want to trade and get options like a month out, right? But if you go to the 5-minute chart, I would avoid the 1-minute chart using this strategy. But if you go to the 5-minute chart, then you might want to, this is the get in, get out on a day. So when you see this right here, and we're looking at the SPY, you see, let's say you got in, if you could, but you couldn't have because it was the pre-market. Maybe you could have did a swing trade on the stock, but you couldn't really make money in terms of an option in the pre-market. The pre-market is this right here, where it's gray. The market is this black mark right here, but the gray is the pre-market and the aftermarket. So look for this. You're following the green, and you want to ask yourself, what is the green doing? Is it crossing above the orange? If it's crossing above the orange, that's a sign to either go long on a play. You said you heard of this before, referring to why are you using the EMA? All right, lines being referred to. Why are you using the EMA indicator? So I imagine, TJ, you're asking why we're using the EMA rather than the MA, right? The moving average. So when people use the exponential moving average, what they're really trying to do is think about how they're weighted. The moving average is like this. It's weighted, and they're basically the same, except the exponential moving average weighs the more recent price action heavier than past price action. So when you're trying to do a swing trade, more recent information becomes more relevant. So that's why. So when you use the moving average, all candles are weighed exactly the same. But when you use the EMA, the more recent candles are weighed much, much, much more. So you said there are two different indicators, MA. I hope I answered your question right now. So when you're trying to trade, what happens more recently, when you're trying to get in and get up and get out, is much more relevant than what happened way in the past. So let's see how you could do something like this. So let's look at the past. Let's say you see the green. Remember, you're focused on the green. what is it doing? It crosses over the orange, and then you say, okay, this is a signal to go long on a play, right? Not a definite, it's not a crystal ball, but it's a signal to go long on a play, meaning you're either going to buy a call or you're going to get in and ride the wave up and then jump out, right? So you get in and then you ride the wave up. Now, what would be your signal to get out? Your signal to get out would be if you got in here because you saw it cross. That means you would have paid somewhere around here for this play, right? And in this case, you would have paid 416. You ride the wave, ride the wave, ride the wave. If this ever comes back and touches the 48, you got to have a rule. And most people's rule, you don't have to do it this way, but most people's rule is if it touches the 48 again, I'm out. Because it will preserve your wealth and help you to be conservative and not get caught up holding too long, right? There are false signals though. One false signal would be this. You know that there's a lot of weird price or action that happens on the market. So let's say that we cross up above the 13 crosses the 48, right? And then what happens is it's going up, 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 up. And then you see it. And then some whale decides to just jump in. Boom. Right? And then they just do a big sell. But it's just once. You would get a false signal because of those weird whale movements. Right? Those weird, very weird whale movements. And then rule would have told you to get out because it crossed over the 48. But then it jumped right back and then continued its uptrend. Right? So right here, right now, since the 50, family, since the 13 crossed above the 200, this is still signs of strength and signs of an uptrend. But we're looking at the 5-minute chart, so you will be trading this in hopes of getting out today on the 5-minute chart. If you wanted to hold for, let's say, for a week, I would personally use the 4-hour. If you wanted to hold this, let's say until next week, I would go to the 4-hour time frame and I would see what we were doing here. And on the 4-hour time frame, we are on a longer downtrend where you see the 15 or the 13, I keep saying 15, the 13 cross below right here, the 48, and we're under the 200 moving average. This is a sign of a longer downtrend, right? So the SPY, unless we're in a reversal, it should pump for a little bit before you zoom out, and then you'll see that it's continuing a downtrend, and this is just some retracement up. But you can actually make a lot of money on retracement up. That's really what you got to think about with that. But again, if you want to trade on the day using exponential moving averages, use the 5-minute, maybe the 30-minute. If you want to trade for a week, use the 4-hour. If you want to trade for a month, use the day. You can use all of them together, but this is the pattern that you're trying to find and trying to think of. Right? So consider it like that. So still, we're on a much longer downtrend with the SPY. So if you want to go and get like a month out put on the SPY or like a 2-month out put on the SPY, remember, you don't mean you got to hold it for that long. You get a month out put on the SPY and then it goes up today and then you can let it go, right? Or it can go up tomorrow or go down tomorrow and then you can let that go. That's how I want you to think about it, and that's how I want you to rock out with it. So now let's go and look at a potential play. So let me go back to the watch list. Let's go back to the watch list and let's see if we're seeing signs of strength or signs of weakness. So I'm on the watch list on the Discord. We're looking at the SPY right now. Two that we're looking at. First of all, we're looking at the 424. We need to see strength above 421. That would mean we blew past the resistance, right? And look, we didn't blow past the resistance. We got up there and it didn't hold strength. So then I'm looking at it right now. So do I see strength above 421? No, I don't. So I'm going to put my indicator up here, and that's going to be just a straight line. Horizontal line. I'm looking for strength above this line. So when you want to play the watch list, and the watch list, people been printing money off of that, family. I want y'all to really, when I post the watch list, you hear Kitty? Kitty, please. Please. So here we go. Check this out. Boom. She's not going to stop. All right, yeah. So we need to see strength up here. Does this look like strength? The candles can't even stay up there. That's not strength. But this would be our signal to get a call. And you know what? Let's make that green so we can understand that this is our signal to get a call if we see strength up there. But we're seeing weakness. We're not seeing the strength. So then let's put our other one up so then you can follow the plays yourself. And this is Webull desktop app. right? You say you're gonna have to save this one. I got you, family. Trust me, I'm telling you this. We Discord family, baby. I told you time and time again. Let's go. Let's go. I'm telling you, man. So, all right, let's go. And I'm looking back at the watch list again, and I'm looking for weakness under 414. 414 is 414.50. So then I'm putting my signs up. 414.50. Now, you have to be able to play strong defense in a market like this. So now this is going to be my signal. I'm going to make it red. My signal to go short on this and get a put. So then, boom, I got my two points right here. Somebody said, Kitty trying to sleep. Yo, Kitty's like, yo, Keenan, man, I haven't heard you go live in a few days. What's up? What's going on? So, yeah, we need to see weakness over here. And then, boom, we get in the call. And then we see strength down here. Then we're going to get the put and ride the wave and just print, right? So, but guess what? Since we're trading in the middle, it looks like this is a far distance, right? This looks like a really, really far distance. But it's only because we are so zoomed in. If you zoom out, take a look at what happens to these bars. They are very close to each other. Let's zoom out on the day chart. Look at this. This is nothing. This distance is nothing. So what we're trying to find out with each other is, okay, is it time for us to go long or go short? So now we have rules. We have specific rules. So then let's say that we did enter on a call. And again, please make sure that you save this video, because this is going to be so important for you to be a better trader and make money on the market. Let's say that, and let's go to the 30-minute chart so we can zoom down just a little bit. Let's say that we ride the call. If we get into a call, we got to have what is called, again, the 2-to-1 profit risk, right? 2-to-1 profit versus risk. My doorbell, family. So let me just finish this up. So check this out. 2-to-1 profit versus risk. So here we go. And this is my guy who's going to work on my internet. So oh man, you said just been taking a break. Have you been taking a break on going live? I'm trying to work the live into Discord only that's how I want to do it. I want to just do that for a bit, right? Discord, I'm going to put the regular videos out in the morning and at night, but then I want to do Discord live, right? So check this out, because I really value you and I really want you to understand that, and I want you to know. But here we go. Let's check this out. Let me go to drawings. I forget where it is. Drawings. Here. Oh, yeah, I can just right click. So right click, and then I need a drawing, and then I need a rectangle. Let's say that we got in a call right here. And let's say that we wanted it. So it's at 21. Let's say we got into a call, and we wanted to ride the call up for $2, right? This would be our reward area where we're up and we're in the green. But there's an opposite to that. There's a risk area. So we're going to draw that too. And then we're going to have our whole game plan mapped out for us, and we don't even have to think. We just have to follow it. So this green square up top, this is our profit area. This red one I'm going to make down here is going to be a $1 drop. This is my risk area. If I get into play, I'm only willing to let it drop $1 in this example before I'm out. But I have a plan for the whole entire play. Right? So I'm going to make this one red. And let's keep the idea simple. At this green bar, this would be where I entered. And if it went up, boom, I'm in profit. Here's my profit target right here. Meaning, this is when I would sell it, when I got to this peak. However, I could put a stop loss right there in case it keeps running. And then just let it run. And then continuously just trail my stop loss and chase it. But I knew my goal was to just go up this $2. And then if it came down here and it dropped, then I would say, yeah, this is it for me. You see what I'm saying? I'm done with that. Already, you know what time it is. So, excuse me. So then I would just let it go and let it drop and then let it be what it is. So I want you to set this up. When you see me do some levels on YouTube, on a watch list, check this out. Maybe even take a screenshot of this. I'm going to give you a second. Let me make myself smaller on here so you can take a screenshot. Take a screenshot of this screen. I'm going to explain it to you, and make sure you timestamp this part of the video. I told you how to use the moving averages. Like, for example, do you see how on the 30-minute chart, we see the 15 about to move up past the 48? That would be a sign of strength. So if we saw that and we were above our resistance level, then this is telling us to go do a call, right? So we're playing that level. And then we would put our risk in red and our reward in green. And then we would just follow the plan. Just straight up follow your own plan. Now, this is what's going to happen. Let's say that you're only right half the time. What'll happen is you'll be in profit like 30% or so because you're doing the 2-to-1 risk reward. So it would just balance out. So you really winning. So you would have an edge. That's what the market is all about. Having a bit of an edge. Shout out to Hayes. I appreciate you, big dog. But again, family, my guy is upstairs. He's about to change my Wi-Fi out and try to hook me up because I got some better. I got to get the doorbell. You right. I appreciate y'all, family. I want to come on here, show you some love, teach you something so it'll help you to be a great trader. And again, I got to go get this doorbell like you said. But again, watch this video again, Discord live, Discord family. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And again, if you can't handle the heat of the Discord, then stay out of the kitchen and consider investing in index funds. Again, family, much love. I love y'all. Take care.